Hey, what is up, guys? Bruce Lee back at you again with yet another toy review. This time, of course, we have the DC Multiverse Batman, Rebirth Batman. Finally, I found this guy at Walmart. Awesome pickup. I'm really excited to review this for you guys. I did see the Batman movie. I saw it Tuesday. I got an early preview, and then I saw it again tonight, Saturday, March 5th. I don't know when this video is going to go up. Maybe March 6th, probably on Sunday or something like that. I don't know. But either way, happy Batman Day. I don't care. It's just been a bat-filled weekend, and I've had a blast. I love the Batman movie. Comment down below, guys. What did you think of the new Batman movie? I want to hear your thoughts. I loved it. It's my favorite live-action interpretation of Batman so far. It's not, I don't know if I could say it's my favorite Batman movie. There's tons of other Batman movies that I love. Batman Under the Red Hood, Mask of the Phantasm, The Dark Knight Returns Parts 1 and 2, Dark Knight, Batman 89 with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. Tons and tons of Batman movies that I love just as much as this new one, but hey, it takes the cake. And I gotta say, Robert Pattinson did a heck of a good job. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and we'll crack this guy open. There's a back shot right here. There's some of the other guys. Cyborg Superman. There's 3 Jokers. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. We're not going to waste any more time. We're just going to get into the meat and potatoes. And here's our new Rebirth Batman out of the packaging. And first things first. Baseball card. Going to read that right there. Pause it now. Stand. Stand. Sounds like a Pokemon. But yeah, there's the DC stand. And of course, here is his bat grappling hook. Very nice grappling hook, I gotta say, guys. This is a pretty cool grappling hook. Very original. Kind of reminds me of, like, the grappling hook that he had, like, in the Arkham games or, like, in Batman Begins. And of course, he has a little batarang. I like the fact that it's actually in the shape of like an actual bat, and it looks somewhat lethal. It does kind of look like a Batman cookie, if I'm being honest with you. It kind of looks like a straight up Batman, like, I guess like chocolate chip kind of cookie. I don't know. Sorry it's so blurry, but yeah, just wanted to show you all that. Very cool. And finally, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes himself. We're going to get into the Batman. Holy moly, guys. Todd knocked it out of the park with this figure. I gotta say, right off the bat, I do prefer this Batman look and body over the bulkier Batman 3 Jokers that we had. That body mold still bothers the heck out of me because you can't really do anything with the torso and it always looks like it's puffing out. Even though I will admit, I do have a nitpick with the torso, so while the Batman 3 Jokers looked like it was like all puffed out and you couldn't do anything with it, this one looks a little too caved in to me. It's a little off on this proportion right here. It's a minor nitpick, but it doesn't bother me as much as it does with, the 3 Jokers Batman. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at that head sculpt, man. Todd killed it. This reminds me a lot of the DC Essentials Rebirth Batman that I have. Look at that. It almost kind of looks like he has like some, I thought it was like 5 o'clock shadow type of deal. I'm pretty sure that's just paint scuff, but I like it. It kind of gives like a 5 o'clock shadow feel to Batman, which I do like. Nice yellow bat symbol. We got the belt front right here. We got the gauntlets. The gauntlets look sick, guys. Look at those. Those look lethal. We got the padding right here. Very military armor-esque, which I do like. We got the... What do you call these? I don't even know what you call these, but these are pretty darn cool. We got the shin guards right here. Of course, we got the boots. I wouldn't be surprised if the Robert Pattinson Batman movie got somewhat of an inspiration for this. Here's the back of the figure. This is really, really cool. I do like this a lot. Now, let's go over the articulation really quick. So, the head does move up a really good amount. Awesome job, Todd. I love that. Goes down. We get some side to side. A lot of neck pivot. Really, really good. The torso joint, really good. It moves forward a fair amount, and it moves back very, very good. I guess you could say it helps with like flight poses. And he does have waist swivel, and he does have upper torso swivel. His arms move forward. They don't really move back. They move outward. The cape does, this part right here does kind of hinder the articulation. I do wish it kind of came with a cloth cape like how it did with the Batman Year 2, but not a big deal in my opinion. You could still somewhat get a lot of movement with this. He has bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. His arms, they, let's see, well, his hands, I should say. Okay, here we go. So it still has a regular shake of the dice movement. Yeah, depending on how you have that. You see that right there? Yeah, depending on how you have that ball joint right here. So you can do the shake of the dice movement. You can do forward and back. It's up to you. His legs, they go outward. They go forward. A little bit of upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Nothing in the boot. I do wish we had boot swivel, because the boot is constantly like this. It's constantly crooked. That does bother me. I do wish we had boot swivel, but oh well. His feet move down. They move up. Beautiful ankle pivot. Toe articulation. You know the deal, guys. Let's get into some comparisons. And here he is right next to the DC Essentials Rebirth Batman version 2. And I can definitely see a lot of similarities. I can see where Todd may have picked and chosen some stuff like that. These two head sculpts are very similar, and I could see how Todd may have plucked some elements from this figure and put it onto this. And it makes sense because Todd technically owns DC Collectibles, and he's still pumping out the Batman the Animated Series figures, and those figures are amazing. Even though I don't have one, from what I've seen, those figures are awesome. So yeah, it does make sense for this new Batman. Also, this one has more sculpted detail in it. This one does not. It's all basically just painted. But yeah, there you go, guys. And here he is standing next to Batman Year 2 also from Mcfarlane. This uses the same body as the Three Jokers Batman. I'm going to show you that figure in a little bit, but yeah, lots of improvement. Batman, I feel, is like at just the right height. The main complaint that I have is that he's way too tall. I don't like that. Batman is not supposed to be that tall. Like, he almost towers over my Superman, but yeah, I don't know. Also, I prefer the shorter ears. I'm more of a Dark Knight Returns shorter ears kind of guy. I don't mind the long ears, but I'm a shorter ears kind of guy. And here he is standing next to the Batman the Three Jokers figure. Again, this chest right here bothers the heck out of me. Look at that. I can't do anything with this. So it's constantly puffed out like that. That always bothered me about this figure. His chest is like way too puffed out. Whereas with this one, you get lots of rangeability. You get lots of movement. Yeah, I prefer this new Batman figure. I really, really like this new Batman. This might be the best Batman figure to date. Articulation, sculpt-wise. Todd is getting better with not only just Batman figures, but also with just DC figures in general. And yeah, it shows. And here he is standing next to the Detective Comics 1000 Batman. And I wanted to get in a couple of Superman comparisons. Here is Rebirth Batman standing next to Rebirth Superman. And my custom classic Superman right here. Finally, the scaling is right. The scaling is right between these two guys. And not too shabby against my custom Superman, right? I don't know. I'm just happy that Todd finally fixed the scaling. Batman should not be like this stupid tall. You know, he's supposed to be... He's tall, yeah, but he's supposed to be like about this height. He's slightly shorter than Superman. Not by much, but just by a little bit. Just, I don't know. I'm just really happy that Todd finally fixed the scaling, the articulation, everything. I'm just really, really happy with how this turned out. And just because I wanted to compare him to my boy, the Robert Pattinson Batman figure. I really love this figure, and I can kind of see some inspiration with some of the design choices for this Batman figure coming from this one. You know, the shin guards and everything. I don't know, it just feels somewhat inspired, like an amalgamation of different Batman suits. I wouldn't be surprised if this one was a huge inspiration, or at least a minor inspiration for this suit. But yeah, very cool. So come on, guys. Yeah, this is a great Batman figure. I love this figure already. Oh man, this, I don't want to say this is my favorite Batman figure. We're going to let time tell on that one, but this is a fantastic Batman figure. The sculpt, the articulation, Toddy Mac definitely did not skip out on anything. He killed it with this figure, and I gotta say, this is one of the best Batman figures on the market. So if you can find him, get him however way you can. Like I said, I found mine at Walmart, so whichever way is your, avenue for figures, I highly recommend this. This is a definite pickup. So if you're a fan of the Rebirth Batman suit or just the Rebirth Batman era in general, I think you're really going to like this figure. Great sculpt, great articulation. I've gone on about it long enough. Pick it up if you haven't already. And yeah. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for my review. So remember, grow older, grow wiser. Get right, grow closer to God. Never be afraid to be who you are. And of course, never stop being a geek, guys. Please, don't ever stop. God bless you guys. Thank you for watching my channel. This is Bruce Lear for Life here, signing out. I'm vengeance.